We couldn't stop her.
We're not done yet. Let's follow her through that teleporter.
Oh, it is neat that they have Rinwell do, like, the get up animation. Probably would have been the same for whoever you were controlling at the time. Surely this isn't going to, like, immediately take me to, like, end of the game kind of deal, right? Well, I can't fast travel anywhere else, so I must have to go this way anyway.
It's no good. It won't activate.
Ah, okay.
It must be locked from the other side.
What's gotten into her? She said she was going to put masks on us, but then she put one on herself and fled.
She reminded me of the people back in Niez.
The one she put on is the reigning visage, the thing that supposedly controls the other masks. But if that's the case, maybe it alters the mind of whoever wears it as well.
So, she used it on herself? Damn it. Why couldn't I explain better? She must think all of us are against her now.
Calm down, Alphen. It isn't over yet.
That's right. We have to go after her.
Sure, but we don't even know where she went.
Judging by what she said recently, it's likely she went to the Keystone. The only problem is finding out where that is.
No, wait. The coordinates she used are still saved here. If we can enter these into another teleporter, then...
Dawn Lake.
You're a genius! So all we need to do is head to another teleporter, right?
Yes. Assuming we're lucky enough to find one that isn't already connected somewhere.
Regardless, I think we should go back to Niez first. What Nazamil said before has me worried.
She said she'd sent out orders. You're right. We should check it out.
We already found an unconnected teleporter at the start of the
Before
DLC.
we leave, we should seal this room. Nazamil might be able to unseal it with her power, but it's better than doing nothing.
Ouch, that's smarts.
Are you okay, Rinwell? Nazamil has some crazy tricks up her sleeve.
Yeah, she was pretty wild. Gonna have to put her in her place. The second seal.
Done. Let's head back to Niez.
Alright, not bad, not bad. Time to go back to Niez, apparently. Let me activate. Thank you. Probably gonna have some new side quests pop up for us. Goodbye. I'm escaping.
I wonder how things are going in Niez.
I hope Bayfon and the others are safe.
There's only one way to find out. Oh, we can't, like, fast travel around. They want me to go to Niez. We can go around Pelagian and Thistlum, though, apparently. But nowhere else other... Well, in that case, let's just go on to Niez first. Before I bother doing stuff in Ganeth Haros.
No one's doing anything. They're all just standing there.
I don't understand. Nazamil didn't order her puppets to attack?
Or maybe it just hasn't started yet.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It wasn't supposed to be like this. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. I thought it would make you happy. I'm sorry.
What is going on?
Hey, there's Bayfon.
No!
Sorry.
No, not Bayfon!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Are they all being manipulated by the masks? The suppressors?
Nazamil?
Huh?
Wait. If Beifon is like this, then do you think the inn is okay?
Let's go see.
What is
Nazamil?
going on with these people?
I'm glad they're not attacking us. But why do they keep apologizing?
Nazamil is turning them into herself. She's creating a hive mind out of all of the Dahnans and Renans that have suppressors, which is messed up. She's gotta be stopped. Poor dude, poor Beifon, my man.
At this
How could they do that to him?
rate, there might not be anyone left not wearing a mask.
And Nazamil plans to do this to the entire world?
I hope the inn hasn't been compromised.
With Beifon like that, who knows what's happened?
Was there anyone left in Niez other than Beifon that wasn't masked? Cass, if you were in Nazamil's situation, how do you think you would handle everything? Literally impossible question. If from birth I had been ostracized and potentially tortured and treated like crap my entire life, who knows, dude? It is like an impossible to answer question. I would literally be a completely different person.
They've gotten in. We're done for.
No, look, we're not wearing those masks.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought for sure.
I'm relieved to see some people are still safe. Can you tell us anything about what happened here?
Those masked weirdos out front went berserk all of a sudden and tried to force their way in here. Beifon said he would lure them away and left us. So you've been hiding here. Renans and Dahnans, all hunkered down together.
They didn't hesitate to let me in when I feared for my life.
This lady saved me with her astral arts. I never thought I'd see everyone working together like this.
That young man said the masked people went berserk.
Right. Except Nazamil said she'd already sent out orders before we got to her.
Okay, but if that's what initiated the attack, then why have they stopped and gone docile now? And when they talked, it
was Nazamil's consciousness. You said so yourself, didn't you, Alphen?
That does fit with what Nazamil was saying before. How she was changing people's minds to make them the same as her.
And now, she's wearing a mask, and must be in the same state as the people outside. Assuming the reigning visage has the same effects on the wearer as the suppressors, what would happen if she were to interface with the Keystone?
The purpose of connecting to the Keystone was to send orders. But if Nazamil is also under the control of a suppressor... maybe everyone outside has gone quiet, because they've become the same as Nazamil is right now.
But if that's the case, then what was up with all that stuff they said?
I suppose they must have been Nazamil's true feelings. I don't know how it all works. But that has to be it.
all of those masked people we saw kept apologizing to us. If those were actually Nazamil's thoughts, then...
We have to help her. We have to find a way to show her that we aren't mad at her.
But if we want to get to the Keystone, we have to find a teleporter. Oh!
A Dawn Lake!
That's right. There's a teleporter there.
We have the coordinates we need. Let's go before...
Wait. If we're right about what's going on, then it may mean that we'll have to face Nazamil. Before we finally head out, we'll need to make sure we're all prepared for that possibility.
She's right. We can't afford to fail.
Sounds like end of the DLC to me.
We should rest up and tend to our gear.
Right. Let's call it a day.
Those people outside will just have to hold on for a little longer.
I can't believe Beifon himself has been masked, but his sacrifice allowed us to defend this place. We gotta fight on, so it wasn't in vain.
Alphen?
No. We'll talk later.
I think I hurt my leg. Never thought I'd be saved by the Renans' astral arts. Shut up. I never thought I'd do something like this either, okay? Thank you for saving my son. I'm glad you aren't hurt. You've saved my skin by letting me shelter here.
It's ironic
Oh, didn't mean to interrupt him there. You guys will do something about this, right? Please, you've gotta.
that it takes a situation like this for Dahnans and Renans to actually cooperate.
A silver lining, I suppose. At least they've stopped quarreling, even if it's only temporary.
Listen, man. If you watch or read Naruto, then you know. A mutual enemy really brings people together. Thank you for saving me. If it weren't for you, I would have been masked for sure. I should be thanking you. Without your astral arts, I'd be out there with a mask on my face just like the others. There are evacuees resting upstairs, both Dahnan and Renan. Keep the noise down. Even given the circumstances, I can't believe we gotta take shelter in a place like this. I just can't relax with Dahnans around. I hear ya. I just don't get all those Renans that are making all friendly-like with them. Get over it.
There's something I can't figure out. Assuming that the Keystone is putting the people in those masks in the same state of mind as Nazamil right now, how did Nazamil become like that?
It was because she put on the mask, right?
Yes. However, when Cal Basel first showed up in Niez, Nazamil was wearing the mask.
But then when we saw her after that, she wasn't wearing it anymore. Could that mean she wasn't being controlled by it at first?
Perhaps the mind control function is something that can be shut off. At least with Nazamil's mask. The reigning visage.
That would mean Nazamil went to the trouble of turning that function on before putting on the mask again.
I don't get it. If we were simply in the way, there was no need for her to do that after we defeated her.
We couldn't have been in the way. She said she's doing all of this for us, didn't she?
She also said we're her friends.
That may be so, but Nazamil still attacked us when we tried to stop her.
It seemed like she wasn't listening to what we were saying. It was like we were talking past each other.
We're still overlooking something. Whatever it was that drove Nazamil to the point of fighting us. Even before she gave up and erased herself. If we want to help her, we need to find out what that is before we see her again.
Maybe something to do with her crest, potentially. Alright. Items first. 2 life bottles, thank you. I mean, we're good on stuff, honestly. And look at all that, we're loaded. Dude, we got nothing to worry about. Alright, never mind, we're good. Forging weapons, perchance? Ooh, we can get like a glowing blue. We can get better versions of them now. But we need a Ryugola core fragment? That's what you need for every single one of them. Ooh, I like the glow that they get. That's so good. Yo, that's sick. This straight up looks like something Xemnas would use in Kingdom Hearts. Okay, so you get those Ultimate Helganquil weapons, and then you can get whatever this core fragment is, probably from the last dungeon that we're going to be going to from the Adon Lake teleporter, and make, like, the ultimate versions of the weapons. This sword, honestly, looks a lot better with the glow to it. The gun looks a bit better with the glow as well, especially because it matches Shion's maiden outfit. I like that a lot. That's really good. Big fan of that. All right, let's rest. How reassuring to have you guys here. I can't do much, but would you like to stay the night? I sure would.
I think we're ready. Let's all rest up today. Then tomorrow, we'll head out to confront Nazamil.
I wonder what she's doing right now.
She's still under the mask's control. It is possible that she can't see or feel anything.
Even so, her heart is crying out. And I think it's my fault that it is.
Your fault? How do you figure?
I've been thinking about it non-stop. When we had to fight Nazamil, where did I go wrong? Nazamil tried to take over people's minds, to control them. That is wrong. There's no excuse for it. But in the end, ultimately, she did it for us.
Yeah, she did say that.
She had no place where she belonged. To her, It must have seemed like the rest of the world didn't even exist. So when she joined us, it was like we became her entire world.
We were her first friends. So when we rejected her too...
It meant Nazamil lost her whole world. That's why she was so devastated that she tried to erase her own mind.
From the beginning, all she wanted was to earn our approval. And I flat out rejected her. Because I didn't understand. I was so focused on rebuking her actions that I couldn't empathize with her.
Let's show her we're sorry. Then we can hold hands with her, like we did before.
I'm sure the charm will help us reconnect.
Still, like, disagree though. Not your fault at all. You showed up, Nazamil was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to, like, manipulate everyone's minds. I'm trying to talk right now, but they're gonna interrupt me with this cutscene.
Shouldn't you get some sleep?
In theory, yes. But I knew you were off by yourself somewhere, lost in thought.
Can't hide anything from you, can I? I'm sorry. No, I guess I should say thank you.
Thanks for what, exactly?
For letting me drag you into this life of non-stop travel. For staying with me for all this time. For everything. I've been called a hero, a destroyer, and things even worse than that. But you stayed with me, Xion.
Even right now, as you're thanking me, Nazamil is all you can think about, right?
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. That's just who you are, Alphen. But the truth of the matter is, that's why I'm here. If you weren't such a caring person, that wouldn't be the case.
Xion.
And besides, you're not the only one who's worried about Nazamil. I couldn't sleep either. When I look at her, I see myself. Saddled with a fate she never wanted. Treated like an outsider by everybody. Alone. You know that pain. Really, I think that we all do. Every one of us has scars like Nazamil's. You're the one who saved me, Alphen. And along the way, I think we've all managed to save each other. That's why I want to help Nazamil however I possibly can. I want her to feel like she's not alone anymore.
Yeah. Listen. There's something that I've been wanting to tell you. I think I'm ready to say it. Now that I'm prepared to move forward. Xion, would...
Now's not the time.
What?
Not while we still have more important things to do.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Try not to look so worried. I'm not going anywhere, okay? Is that all right?
You're always 5 steps ahead of me.
was a cute little moment between them. I would have liked it if Alphen did the proposal there and all, because that's definitely what he was gonna do, I feel like.
All right. Did everybody get enough rest?
Let's get moving. Nazamil is waiting for us.
Let's show her she has friends who care about her.
And put an end to this chaos once and for all.
Why?
That's right. Then we can have a tasty meal together.
Dohalim, how could
I
you?
guess that means I'll have to put all of my cooking skills to work, then.
It's time. We're bringing her back, no matter what.
Alright then.
We need
Inspect
to
the
avoid
teleporter at a
provoking
dawn
those
light.
masked guys.
Yeah. Imagine if they all swarmed us at once.
Hey, quit it!
That would be pretty rough, wouldn't it? Pretty rough indeed. Yeah, I was about to say, we gotta have some more side quests popping up. Not as many as I expected, actually. Is this Alphen's first? No, this should be his second one, actually, I think. And we have stuff to turn in at Ulzebek as well, so let's go there first. But anyways, it was 100% Nazamil's fault. She did all the crazy stuff. You showed up near her like, Nazamil, no, you can't do that. Come back with us and all. And then she just had a freak out and immediately started attacking you with giant elemental attacks. That's not anything that Alphen and the others did wrong, rejecting her or whatever. That's Nazamil insanely overreacting instead of being like, what, but I did this for you, and then them being like, no, don't do this, let's go back together. She, instead of having a calm discussion, she's like, I'm gonna shoot you with laser beams now. That, like, nah, absolutely none of the main character's fault whatsoever. 100% on Nazamil, no matter what her backstory is. I'm not about that moment, I don't agree with that.
We brought materials for the glaze. How's the quality?
Oh, you can make great glaze out of this. Terrific!
Now you can finally make the pottery of your dreams, Dohalim.
My dreams. Right.
Is something wrong?
I thought about the reason his pottery is so beautiful. Why it's so fresh and attractive. It's because each piece fuses and combines multiple materials from foreign lands. A single dish reveals to us a new world beyond the walls that once closed us in.
You mean his pottery is only possible because we're now able to travel freely between the realms?
Yes. His pottery is the symbol of a new era. I hope to create a piece like that too.
You look so happy, Dohalim.
I am. I feel like a new door has opened for my pottery. My creative desires are welling up like a mountain spring from within. Now to create something with my own two hands. A new form of pottery befitting our new world.
That's it! Now pour that energy into the clay. Use my kiln when you're ready to fire your piece.
Ah, the kiln. Right, the kiln. Oh dear.
Huh? What's wrong now?
To create new pottery for the new world, a new kiln befitting the new era is also necessary.
Not true. You just made that up yourself.
What? Even the kiln has to be new and special?
Art is a result of the artist's commitment. There can be no compromises.
Doesn't the pottery need to be made by someone new of the new era or whatever?
Right. And how long does it take to build a kiln? Just out of curiosity.
Probably a year, more or less.
A year?
First, one needs good stones. We could likely find some in Menancia.
Is this dish ever going to be finished?
Not with Dohalim working on it, it isn't. Path of the Potter done.